I'm going to give you 5 traits that embodies power. Drop in the comments how many of these traits you have. And if you don't have all, which trait are you working on? And I'm going to save my favorite for last. The first trait is you're spiritually inclined. You see, you actually have a relationship with God. You don't have an understanding, you have a relationship. You see, you went within. You do the healing necessary to constantly be able to go within. Therefore, you learn to love yourself. And you learned that God is the frequency of love. And you accepted God's love and built a relationship. But someone that only knows God's surface level only knows themselves surface level. So people that are unwilling to go within, they're not really able to reach the temple because the temple of God is within us. Number 2, you work on your physique. Not to say that you are the most athletic and shaped person, but you're working on yourself. Working on yourself makes you powerful because you are able to store and maintain more energy. The stronger, the faster, the lighter, the more powerful you become physically, you're able to harness more energy. Everything is energetic. So working on yourself also builds confidence. The more confident you are, the more successful you will become. But this is not false confidence. This is just inner confidence. You're just confident in yourself. You feel good. You feel better. Therefore, you show up in the world like that. Number 3, you are mentally strong. There's a lot of people that study the 48 laws of power or think they're kitchen witches, and they think that they can manipulate anyone. But you have a strong mind, and you're versed in a lot of different subjects. You see, the more intelligent you become, the more dangerous you become. You become aware of things, and the fact that you are aware makes you a threat. So never stop pursuing knowledge, because knowledge is power. But you also must turn that knowledge into wisdom, because wisdom is the application of knowledge, and you understand that. 4, your competition is the man or woman in the mirror. You see, you're just trying to be a better version of yourself. You're trying to outdo yourself. When you are competing with someone else, you're losing a point because it's all about you. And that brings low vibrational frequencies, jealousy, envy. Why are you doing this? Are you trying to get that body for revenge, or are you just pursuing personal growth? Are you trying to get revenge, or are you trying to grow? So it's important to realize that the strongest people are the people that are competing with their self. Where am I today, and where can I become tomorrow? And in the process, you will surpass people, because you understand that it's not about what anyone else got going on. It's about what I got going on. And you must outdo yourself in order to evolve. I told you I'll save the best for last. Number 5, the meek shall inherit the earth. You see, it's not that you are soft. It's not that you are anti-confrontational or you're a pushover. You understand that power only needs to be shown when it's time to show it. You're not one to try to flex your authority, flex your strength, use fear tactics in order to get people to follow you or to gain control. You're not trying to convince the world you're strong, because you are strong. And when you are strong, it's internal. You internalize it, and it shows in your reality. It shows in the world by how you carry yourself. You see, these people that portray strong or aggressive, they got to be the loudest in the room. They got to be the smartest. They got to be the wisest at all times. They're the best at everything in their own mind. And they use negativity. They use their loud voice, and they use all this energy to try to portray that because they're insecure. But when you are truly strong and you internalize this, you move different. You allow people to make their own assumptions of you. And this shows a person's character, because most people, when you are meek or when you don't have to flex your strength, they will automatically put you beneath them because they feel they're superior. And you see, they feel they're superior, not they're superior. And when the time finally comes and they push that button and they thought you were this docile creature, the whole time you were a Black Panther. A Black Panther will walk away. A Black Panther doesn't have to show its strength because it's truly powerful. And when that moment comes and you show your strength, it scares people. They weren't aware. They thought you were docile. They thought you were weak. They thought you were a pushover. And when they get met with that resistance, they see what true strength is. Be strong. I am Shada Blur. Until next time, stay woke, kings and queens.